Hey, what is going on, my comic nation? I'm your host, JaeRoar. I normally don't do Walking Dead videos. It's very rare. And I was going to do a reaction video, but knowing that my channel right now is at a risk to be disbanded just because of copyright stuff, so I didn't want to do it with AMC because I've done Walking Dead videos before, and I've just had photos of just Walking Dead, like of what happened in the episode, and they hit me with stuff like that. So I will not be showing exactly like, you know, the live footage of what happened. But yeah, if you have not seen the latest episode of The Walking Dead, which is Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 3, I recommend you not watching this because we're going to be talking about spoilers, okay? So now you have been warned. Let's get into this topic. So yeah, guys, what the fuck, right? Glenn, is he dead? Is he not dead? Everybody's reaction was just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, why? Like, what the fuck? Also, there's also talks of Rick being possibly, you know, affected because of the cut of his arm and all that. I'm not here to talk about that. But if you guys want to talk about the comments, go for it. But today, here's why I think Glenn is not dead. So when you saw Glenn and Nicholas, I believe that's his name, on top of the dumpster, Nicholas ends up shooting himself because she just can't handle all this pressure. He doesn't want to be eaten, even though this is where I'm going to get to it. He ends up shooting himself. The loud gun, and I guess of Glenn trying to hold his body, it ends up Glenn falling with him at the same time. They fall down, and then we get the scene of Glenn just getting ripped into pieces. Now, here is my theory of why he's not dead. People are already stating that on top of the body is Nicholas's body that is being shredded into like everywhere, which is a big possible. Now, the other argument, people were like, well, where's he gonna go? Like, you know, zombies are just not gonna forget him unless it's like, you know, old zombie blood on him, which is possible. When we're seeing Glenn getting ripped up or whatever, it's actually Nicholas's body. If you look at the dumpster, it has a good amount of room that, you know, Glenn's pretty skinny. He can go under there. So while they're eating him, they're not really, you know, looking at him. He's pulling himself under it, like acting like maybe a zombie is taking him, but he's actually under the dumpster. Now you're gonna be like, okay, they're still gonna be there. This is where the search goes. This is where, like, we're not gonna get to see Glenn at all for maybe like 2-3 episodes, and then maybe the zombies finally just, you know, spread out and fade away, or maybe the search group, which is Rick and them, to go find Glenn, and then they see all these zombies coming out. Then near the end of the episode, something happens where the wolves are just beating everybody's ass, and Glenn comes out of nowhere and saves them. So pretty much Glenn is going to be hiding under a dumpster for quite a while. Another thing I thought of, it was just like, you know what? Like, you know, when you're getting ripped into pieces, a lot of like scenes that we do get to see that happens to like main characters or other characters is that when he's getting ripped up to like pieces, like shouldn't blood like come out of his mouth and everything? It just didn't seem right. So maybe in a situation where Glenn's just screaming, it's just to throw off the viewers, like, oh, like he's actually dying. So basically what I'm trying to say, guys, Glenn used Nicholas' body to like shield him. While that is happening, while they're eating on top of him, he's pulling himself under the dumpster. Maybe under that dumpster there's like a secret passage to go, because I know some dumpsters have like, you know, they have a side door. Maybe this one has an under door, or maybe it's so old that he could just break into it and hide into the dumpster. That's a good possibility of what could happen, guys. I'm just stating the obvious that could happen. Also, on The Talking Dead, they usually have the person that dies come up on the show. He was not there. And also, two other things. Somebody stated that in older trailers, you see Glenn in other scenes. So that's another big possibility. Another one, he wasn't on the memorial thing, whatever, that every time somebody dies, like a main actor, they get on there. He wasn't on there. So everybody should just really relax for a sec and think of the possibility that Glenn could be alive still, overshadowing the obvious that Glenn could be dead. Or do you think I'm onto something? Like this video if you think I'm right. If you disagree, leave your comments down below. Let me know why you think I'm wrong. Like I said, guys, I normally don't talk about Walking Dead, but this was a topic that I really wanted everybody to hear my thoughts of why I think Glenn is not dead. But yeah, guys, thank you everybody for watching. My name is JaeRoar. If you're brand new, make sure to hit that subscribe. Even though I don't do Walking Dead videos, I am going to do a final episode reaction. I'm going to try my hardest to make sure I don't get hit with copyright, because AMC are really, they're worse than WB. They're worse. They will hit you. They don't even care if you're a famous superstar, they will hit you with copyright. I want to do them, but I just don't want to lose my channel, and then if I lose my channel, I lose my job, and I can't have that. By the final episode, I'll have a final reaction for you guys. But yeah, if you're new, make sure to hit subscribe for more reaction and other comic book stuff that you might like. My name is JaeRoar, and I am the best at what I do, and that is giving you that 1-2 punch.